Stop. Do not scroll past this. This is not a coincidence. I had the algorithm bring you here because I saw your tears last night. I felt that unexplained heaviness on your chest at 3 a.m. when you thought no one was watching. Listen closely, my child. That intense pressure you feel right now, it is not a sign that you are breaking down. It is the absolute proof that you are about to break through. The enemy is throwing everything at you right now for one reason. He is terrified of the blessing I am about to hand you. I want you to take a deep breath right now. Release that tension in your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. You are safe here with me. I know you didn't. Stumble upon this video by accident. In a world full of billions of voices, I have cleared the room so I can speak to just one person. You, I know how heavy your spirit has been lately. I know that for the past few weeks, you have been carrying a weight that you cannot explain to anyone else. It is a heaviness that doesn't go away with sleep. In fact, sleep has become a battleground, hasn't it? You wake up tired, your mind racing before your feet even touch the floor. You have been asking me, God, what is happening? Why does it feel like everything is fighting against me all at once? Today, I am answering that prayer. You have been feeling a shift in the atmosphere around you. It started subtly, but now it is undeniable. It feels like the winds of life have suddenly turned against you. Plans that were running smoothly have hit unexpected walls. Relationships that used to be sources of comfort have suddenly become sources of conflict and confusion. You feel misunderstood, isolated, and frankly, you feel attacked. And because you have such a tender heart, your first instinct is to blame yourself. You ask yourself, what did I do wrong? Did I miss a turn? Is God punishing me? Let me be very clear right now. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. What you are interpreting as a breakdown is actually the violent shaking that happens right before a massive foundation is laid. I need you to understand the spiritual physics of what is happening to you. When a plane sits on the runway, there is no resistance. But the moment it engages its engines and prepares to take off, the air pressure against it increases. The faster it moves, the greater the resistance. You are facing this intense opposition right now, not because you are stagnant, but because you are accelerating. You are moving into a new level of your destiny, and the enemy knows it. He recognizes the anointing on your life, even when you cannot feel it yourself. He is not attacking you because you are weak. He is attacking you because you are dangerous to his kingdom. If you were going in the wrong direction, you would be going with the flow, and you would feel no friction. Stay with me, because I am about to reveal the strategy behind this attack and how you will use it to your advantage. By the end of our time together today, you will not only understand why this is happening, but you will also receive the specific keys to unlock the door that is standing right in front of you. There is a hidden blessing, a specific gift that I have wrapped inside this struggle. But you must have the eyes to see it. If you click away now, you will stay in the confusion. But if you listen to my voice until the very end, you will walk away with a peace that surpasses all understanding. This is my promise to you. We are going to dismantle the lies that have been keeping you up at night. One by one, let us look at the first sign. You have always been a peacemaker. You give, you love, and you forgive. Yet, lately, it seems like people are committed to misunderstanding you. Old friends are acting like strangers. Family members are picking fights over nothing. It hurts you deeply because you value connection. But hear me, I am allowing this separation. I am shaking your circle because you cannot take everyone with you where you are going. Some people were attached to your history, but they are not equipped for your destiny. This conflict is not a tragedy. It is a divine pruning. I am removing the branches that would weigh you down in this next season. I know the isolation feels cold. I know you have looked at your phone, waiting for a text or a call that never came. You have felt the sting of exclusion, watching others celebrate while you sit in silence. It brings tears to your eyes because you have always been there for them. But my child, understand this. I have put you in a hidden place. This is not rejection. It is protection. If I had allowed those people to stay, they would have distracted you from the voice I am trying to amplify in your life. I have cleared your calendar and emptied your circle so that you would have no choice but to look up at me. This loneliness is actually consecration. I am setting you apart for a special work, and that work requires your undivided attention. Now, let us address the second sign, mental fog and confusion. You have always been sharp. You are intelligent and intuitive. But lately, it feels like you are walking through thick mud. You sit down to focus on a task, and your mind goes blank. You forget simple things. You feel a sense of overwhelm that makes you just want to lie down and do nothing. Listen to me. This is not because you are getting old, and it is not because you are losing your edge. This is a specific spiritual attack on your mind. The enemy knows that your mind is the control center of your destiny. If he can discourage you, if he can make you doubt your own capacity, he can stop you from stepping into your purpose. He is trying to wear you out, so you will forfeit your birthright. Along with this fog comes a whisper. It is a lying voice that speaks to you in the quiet moments. It says, "You are not qualified." It brings up your past mistakes, replaying them in 4K resolution in your mind. It says, "Look at what you did 5 years ago. Look at your failures. Who do you think you are to expect a blessing?" This is the accuser of the brethren. At work, he is frantic, trying to build a case against you because he sees the verdict I am about to render in your favor. He is shouting your sins because I am whispering your new name. Do not agree with him. Do not partner with the lie that you are unworthy. My blood has already paid for your past. The shame he is trying to put on you. It does not belong to you. Return it to sender. And I see the third sign, the one that keeps you awake with worry. The stagnation of resources. You are working harder than ever, yet seeing less return. It feels like there is a hole in your pocket. Unexpected expenses arise just as you get a little ahead. The car breaks down, the appliance fails. A bill comes out of nowhere. You feel like you are on a hamster wheel, running fast but going nowhere. My child, this is not just bad luck. This is resistance at the border of your promised land. He wants you so stressed about provision that you forget your vision. But I am your provider. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. This constriction is temporary. The flow is about to burst open. Perhaps the most painful sign of all is this. You feel distant from me. You try to pray, but the words feel heavy, like they are hitting a brass ceiling and falling back down. You used to feel my presence so easily, but now silence. And the enemy whispers, "See, God has left you. You are too broken." Oh, my beloved, wipe your tears. I have never been closer to you than I am right now. The teacher is always silent during the test. I am not silent because I am absent. I am silent because I am watching you pass. I don't need your eloquent prayers right now. I don't need perfect words. Your groans are a prayer. Your tears are a liquid prayer that I collect in a bottle. I hear your heart even when your lips cannot move. Think about this logically for a moment. Thieves do not break into empty houses. No one wastes their ammunition shooting at a target that has no value. If you were truly as worthless as the enemy tries to make you feel, he would leave you alone. He would ignore you. The sheer intensity of the warfare you are experiencing is the greatest compliment you could receive in the spiritual realm. It confirms that you are carrying something of immense value. You are a high-value target. You are carrying a destiny that is going to impact not just your life, but the lives of those around you. The enemy is not fighting your past. He is fighting your future. He is trying to abort the dream before it can be born. You have asked me, why now? Why does it feel like everything is crashing down at this specific moment? It is because you are at the threshold. You are standing right at the border of a breakthrough that will change the trajectory of your lineage. The resistance is always strongest at the gate. Just like in a video game, the most difficult enemy always appears right before you clear the level. You are not going in circles. You are standing in front of the door. That pressure you feel, it is the friction of transition. You are shedding an old skin, an old identity that cannot fit into the new season. I have prepared for you. The enemy is trying to push you back into the old familiar pain, hoping you will retreat. There is a generational assignment on your life. Look at your family history. Do you see the cycles? The cycles of addiction, of divorce, of poverty, of depression. You have felt them trying to grab a hold of you. Heaven teach you. That is because you are the cycle breaker. I chose you specifically to be the one who stands in the gap and says, "It stops with me." The enemy is terrified of you because you have the authority to sever the chains that have bound your family for decades. The chaos you are experiencing is the sound of chains breaking. It is messy, it is loud, and it is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. You are doing the heavy lifting so that your children and grandchildren will walk on paved roads. I want to address the thought that crossed your mind yesterday. The thought of giving up, you thought. Maybe I am just not meant for this. Maybe I should just settle for less. That thought did not come from you, and it certainly did not come from me. That was a planted suggestion. The enemy projects the illusion of defeat when you are inches away from victory. It is a smokescreen. He knows that if you push one more time, if you stand firm for one more day, the walls will come down. Do not make a permanent decision based on a temporary emotion. Your feelings are real, but they are not the truth. The truth is that you are closer than you have ever been. The night is always darkest just before the dawn. Let me tell you about the gift of pressure. You see a lump of coal. I see a diamond in the making. A diamond is nothing more than a piece of coal that stuck to the job under extreme pressure. You have been feeling the heat, the crushing weight, the isolation in the dark earth. You have been crying out, "God, get me out of this." But if I took you out of the pressure chamber too soon, you would remain coal. I love you too much to leave you as you were. I am using this season not to destroy you, but to refine you, to make you brilliant, to make you unbreakable. When you come out of this fire, you will not smell like smoke. You will shine with a glory that will attract the very resources and people you have been praying for. You are currently standing in what feels like a void. One door has slammed shut behind you. Perhaps a job ended, a relationship died, or a season concluded abruptly. But the new door hasn't opened yet. You are in the hallway. It is dark, it is quiet, and it feels cramped. This is the place where most people give up. They bang on the old door, trying to force it back open because they are afraid of the unknown. But I am telling you, do not look back. The hallway is not a dead end. It is a womb. It is the birth canal of your new beginning. Nothing seems to be happening on the surface, but underneath, I am rewiring your entire spiritual nervous system to handle the voltage of what is coming next. This season is about capacity. Imagine if I poured a gallon of water into a shot glass. What would happen? It would overflow and be wasted. You have been praying for an ocean of blessings, but your capacity was only the size of a cup. The trials you have faced, the patience you have had to exercise, the forgiveness you have had to extend, these are stretching you. I am expanding your container. I am widening your heart and strengthening your character. I cannot give you the crown before I give you the character, or the crown will crush you. The delay is not a denial. The delay is preparation. I am ensuring that when you get to the top, you have the footing to stay there. Let's talk about restoration. You feel like you have lost time. You look at your age. You look at the years you spent in that toxic relationship or that dead end job, and you grieve. You think those years are gone forever, but I am the redeemer of time. I operate outside of your chronological clock. I can do in 6 months what would normally take 10 years. This is the promise of acceleration. When the breakthrough hits, it will not be gradual. It will be sudden. It will make up for the years the locusts have eaten. Do not calculate your future based on your past speed. You are about to catch a supernatural wind that will propel you past those who seem to be ahead of you. There is a biblical principle you need to hold on to right now. When the thief is caught, he must pay back sevenfold. The enemy has been caught. The anxiety he stole from you, I am replacing it with a peace 7 times deeper. The finances he drained, I am restoring them with a surplus. The joy he robbed, I am giving you a joy that is unspeakable and full of glory. You are not just going back to normal. Normal is gone. You are moving into better. You are entering a season of multiplication. Stop crying over what was lost. What is coming is so much greater that you won't even remember the pain of the loss. So, what is your instruction in this moment? It is simple but difficult. Stand still. Standing still is not passivity. It is an active posture of trust. It means you stop manipulating the outcome. You stop trying to kick doors down. You stop calling people who don't to want to help you. You simply stand in the confidence that I am who I say I am. Watch what happens when you take your hands off the wheel. Watch how the pieces start to fall into place effortlessly. The battle is not yours. It is mine. Your job is to praise me in the hallway. Your praise is the weapon that confuses the enemy. When you praise me while you are still in pain, you are declaring that you trust my plan more than your current reality. I must give you a warning about secrecy. In this next phase, you must learn to guard your mouth. Do not share your big dreams with small minds. Do not show your pearls to those who only know how to trample them. Remember Joseph? He shared his dream too early with brothers who were not ready to celebrate him. And it led to a pit. You are excited about what I am showing you. And you want to tell everyone, but listen to me. Not everyone is happy for you. Some people prefer you broken because it makes them feel superior. Build in the dark. Let your results make the noise. I am hiding you for a reason. To let your roots grow deep before your branches grow high. Be aware of the nostalgia for Egypt. Just before the breakthrough, the enemy will tempt you to go back to what is familiar. He will make you miss the onions and garlic of your captivity. You might think maybe that toxic relationship wasn't so bad, or maybe I should just ask for my old job back. That is a lie. Do not romance your chains. The only reason the past looks appealing right now is because the future is unknown and scary. But there is nothing back there for you but death and stagnation. You have outgrown that shell. Do not trade your birthright for a bowl of soup just because you are hungry in the moment. Keep your eyes forward. Now, I want you to prepare your physical atmosphere. This is a practical instruction. Look around your room. Look around your house. Clutter in the natural realm often reflects clutter in the spiritual realm. I want you to clean your house. Organize your space. When you prepare the guest room, it is an act of faith that a guest is coming. When you prepare your space for blessings, you are signaling to the spiritual realm that you are ready to receive. Order brings peace. Order invites my presence. Do not ask for more if you are not stewarding what you already have. Show me you are ready for the upgrade by taking care of the current level. We need to change your vocabulary. Stop agreeing with the enemy. Stop saying, "I am so tired. I am always broke. Nothing ever works for me." Your words are prophecies. You are the prophet of your own life. When you speak death, you invite death. I want you to start speaking life, even when you don't see it yet. Wake up and say, "I am blessed. I am favored. I am the head and not the tail." It might feel silly at first. It might feel like you are lying. But you are not lying. You are calling those things that are not as though they were. You are aligning your frequency with heaven. Change your confession, and you will change your condition. Let me tell you how the breakthrough comes. It rarely comes in a trickle. It comes as a flood. We call it the suddenly. In the Bible it says, "Suddenly there was a sound from heaven." One moment, Paul and Silas were in prison. The next moment, the earth shook and the doors flew open. One moment, David was a shepherd. The next, he was a king. Your situation can flip overnight. Do not underestimate the speed of my hand. You are worrying about how it will happen, trying to calculate the steps. But I have ways you know not of. I can introduce you to one person tomorrow who will change your entire career. Stay expectant. Sleep with one eye open. It is coming. There is one heavy stone we must roll away before the resurrection of your dreams can happen. The stone of unforgiveness. I know they hurt you. I saw the betrayal. I know it was unjust. But holding on to that bitterness is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It is blocking your spiritual arteries. You cannot receive the new thing I have for you if your hands are full of old grudges. Forgiveness is not saying what they did was right. Forgiveness is you taking your hands off their throat so that I can put my hands on your heart. Let it go. Not for them, but for you. Release them to me, and I will deal with it. You have been looking at others and asking, why them? Why is their life so easy while I struggle? You scroll through social media and you see the highlight reels of their lives, and envy begins to creep in. My child, stop looking sideways. Comparison is the thief of joy. You do not know the battles they are fighting behind closed doors. You do not know the price they paid for their oil. Focus on your own lane. I have a custom made plan for you that is tailored to your specific DNA. If I gave you their blessing, it wouldn't fit you. It would be an ill-fitting garment. Trust that what I have for you is uniquely designed to bring you the most joy. Let's talk about the spirit of heaviness. It feels like a physical blanket weighing you down, doesn't it? You wake up and you just feel sad without a specific reason. This is a spiritual assignment to mute your song. The enemy knows that praise is a frequency that breaks chains. He wants you silent. He wants you depressed. But I have given you a weapon, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. When you don't feel like it, praise me anyway. Put on worship music in your house. Sing when your voice cracks. This is an act of war. When you worship through the pain, you are shaking the very foundations of the prison you are in. I want to remind you of Job. He lost everything. His health, his wealth, his family. His friends criticized him. His wife told him to curse God and die. It looked like the end. But Job stood firm. He refused to let go of his integrity. And what happened in the end? I restored to Job double. Friends, the latter part of his life was more blessed than the beginning. You are in your Job moment. It looks like a loss, but it is a setup for a double portion. I am not just a God of restoration. I am a God of multiplication. Your story does not end in ashes. It ends in beauty. You have been worried about the how. How will I pay this debt? How will I fix this marriage? How will I find my purpose? You are trying to figure out the logistics of a miracle. But miracles, by definition, defy logistics. You are the vessel. I am the oil. You do not need to manufacture the oil. You just need to present the vessel. Stop trying to be God. Resign from the position of general manager of the universe. It is too heavy for you. Give me the burden. Give me the how. Your job is the what. What do you believe? My job is the how. How will I do it? Let me surprise you. I want you to understand the difference between punishment and pruning. You have felt things being cut away from your life. People leaving, opportunities closing, resources drying up, and you cried out, God, why are you hurting me? But I am not hurting you. I am pruning you. A gardener does not prune a dead branch. He prunes the living branch, so that it can bear more fruit. If I allowed you to keep everything you wanted, you would be overgrown and fruitless. I am cutting away the distractions. I am cutting away the good to make room for the best. This process is painful. Yes, but it is the surest sign that a harvest of abundance is about to spring forth. Let's speak specifically about your finances. I know the anxiety you feel when you look at your bank account. I know the mounting pressure of bills. But hear me, I am the God who commands the ravens to feed Elijah. I can sustain you in a famine. I am about to release uncommon provision into your life. This will not come from your toil. It will come from my favor. Look for unexpected sources, checks in the mail, debts being canceled, rebates you didn't apply for, raises you didn't ask for. I am opening the windows of heaven, not just to meet your needs, but to give you a testimony that will shock your skeptics. Your days of scraping by are ending. Before the breakthrough manifests outwardly, it must manifest inwardly. I am changing your name today. You are no longer the victim. You are no longer the abandoned one. You are no longer the failure. I am calling you victor. I am calling you beloved. I am calling you chosen. Just as I changed Jacob's name to Israel before he could step into his destiny, I am rewriting your identity. Stop answering to your old labels. When the enemy calls you by your past, answer him with your future. Walk with your head high, shoulders back. You are a child of the Most High King, and it is time you started walking like royalty. Remember the walls of Jericho. The Israelites marched around them for 6 days in silence. Nothing happened. The walls looked just as tall and intimidating on day 6 as they did on day 1. It would have been easy to say, "This isn't tea working. Let us go home." But the breakthrough was in the 7th lap. You are currently on your 6th lap. You are tired. You feel foolish. You see no cracks in the wall yet. But I am telling you, do not stop walking. Do not break rank. The shout is coming. The collapse is imminent. The obstacle that has been standing in your way for years is about to come down flat in a single moment. Your persistence is the key. I am preparing you for a transfer of influence. The trials you have faced were your training ground for leadership. You thought you were just surviving, but I was teaching you empathy, resilience, and faith. Now, I am about to promote you. I am going to place you in rooms where you will have influence over decisions. I am going to give you a voice that commands respect. But remember this, I am not blessing you just so you can be comfortable. I am blessing you so you can be a conduit. I am raising you up to be a pillar for others. The wealth and influence coming your way are for kingdom purpose. Are you ready to handle the weight of this glory? I want to address a specific lie that plagues you, imposter syndrome. As you stand on the edge of this promotion, a voice tells you, you are faking it. You don't belong here. Everyone is going to find out you are not good enough. Silence that voice immediately. You are not an imposter. You are an ambassador. An ambassador does not need to be perfect. They just need to be appointed. I have appointed you. I have qualified you. Your qualification does not come from your degrees or your resume. It comes from my anointing. When you walk into that new room, do not shrink back. Occupy the space. Speak with authority. You belong there because I put you there. You must learn the art of binding and loosing. You have authority that you are not using. When the enemy whispers fear, do not just listen to it, rebuke it. Speak to the atmosphere in your home. Say, I bind the spirit of confusion in this house. I loose the spirit of peace and clarity. You are not a helpless spectator in your own life. You are the captain of your soul. Stop accepting whatever the day throws at you. Command your morning. Before your feet hit the floor, declare what kind of day it is going to be. The spiritual realm responds to the voice of authority. Use yours. There is a quantum leap coming. Usually, growth is linear. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3. But because you have endured such intense crushing, I am going to skip steps for you. You are going to jump from the back of the line to the front. People will ask, how did she get there so fast? They didn't. TC the years you spent in the waiting room. They didn't TC the tears you sowed in secret. This acceleration is your reward for faithfulness. Do not apologize for it. Do not feel guilty when you overtake those who started before you. Favor is not fair. It is sovereign. And my favor is resting heavily upon you now. Be careful of distractions disguised as opportunities. Not every open door is from me. Some are trapdoors. Just because something looks good, glitters, or offers quick money does not mean it is your assignment. The enemy will try to lure you off the path with good things to keep you from the God thing. How do you tell the difference? Peace. My doors come with peace. The enemy's doors come with anxiety, rushing, and a compromise of your values. If you have to sell your soul to enter, it is not a door I opened. Wait for the door that opens effortlessly and brings a stillness to your spirit. I am giving you a new strategy. Rest as a weapon. The world tells you to hustle, to grind, to burn the candle at both ends. But my kingdom works differently. Your greatest victories will come from a place of rest, not stress. You show the enemy that you are not afraid. You show him that you trust your Father to handle the battle. Go to sleep tonight with a smile on your face. That smile is a checkmate to the enemy. It tells him, you can touch me. I am covered. Stop striving and start abiding. The battle is already won. You just need to walk into the victory circle. I want to speak to the silence one last time. You know that specific silence right before a thunderstorm hits. The birds stop singing, the wind dies down, and everything feels suspended. You are in that moment right now. The chaos you felt earlier was the storm gathering. The silence you feel now is the calm before the outpouring. Do not mistake this stillness for inactivity. In the unseen realm, angels are being dispatched, papers are being signed, hearts are being turned in your favor. I am aligning the final pieces of the puzzle. Do not move prematurely. Hold your peace. The rain of blessings is about to fall so hard it will wash away every trace of the drought. Remember, I told you there was a specific gift wrapped inside this struggle. A secret weapon I was forging in the fire. Here it is, discernment. You used to trust everyone. You used to open your door to anyone who knocked. And that is why you got hurt. But this season of betrayal has given you new eyes. You can now spot a wolf in sheep's clothing from a mile away. You can sense a wrong spirit before they even speak. This gift of discernment is more valuable than gold, because it will protect your future empire. You paid a high price for this wisdom, but it will save you from years of heartache down the road. You are now a spiritual sniper. I am breaking the spirit of delay. I know you have felt like you are always waiting. Waiting for the call. Waiting for the healing. Waiting for the spouse. You have watched others pass you by, and you wondered if I forgot your address. I did not forget. I was preserving you. But hear this decree: the waiting room is closed. You are moving into a season of divine acceleration. Things that should take years will happen in months. I am going to make up for the time you lost in the wilderness. The harvest is going to overtake the planting. You will barely finish sowing a seed before the fruit is ready to be picked. Get your baskets ready. Visualize this: a table prepared in the presence of your enemies. You have been afraid of your enemies, the critics, the doubters, the ones who wished for your downfall. But I am not going to remove them just yet. I want them to watch. I want them to see you seated at the table of abundance, eating the fruit of your faithfulness. Your success will be the best revenge. You won. You have to say a word. Your life will speak. Your joy will be the loudest noise in the room. I am vindicating you publicly. Those who gossiped about your trial will be silenced by your triumph. Hold your head up. I am placing a crown of favor upon it. We are at the threshold now, but to cross over, you must leave the baggage here. You cannot take the victim mentality into the victory season. You cannot take the self-pity, the complaining, and the fear into the promised land. Drop it. Right now, imagine yourself taking off that heavy, dirty coat of despair and letting it fall to the floor. Step out of it. It doesn't fit you anymore. You are lighter now. You are cleaner now. I am washing you with the water of my word. Feel the fresh wind of the Spirit filling your lungs. You are ready to run. You are ready to fly. The cage is open. Let me answer the mystery I planted in your heart at the beginning. I told you there was a specific gift wrapped inside this painful season. You thought it might be the job, the money, or the relationship. Those things are coming. Yes, but they are not the ultimate gift. The ultimate gift is Ford authority. Before this struggle, you had potential. Now, you have walked through the fire and did not burn. You have faced the lion and did not flinch. The gift is the new version of you. The you that no longer seeks approval from man. The you that knows your worth. The you that can command a storm to be still. The enemy attacked you to break you, but instead, he built you. Thank him for the workout. This is the turning point. The shift is happening right now as you listen to my voice. Do you feel it? The heaviness is lifting. The fog is clearing. The chains are falling off your wrists. I am asking you to do one thing to seal this covenant. I want you to make a physical action to represent your spiritual agreement. Go to the comments section right now and type ***, I receive my breakthrough, ***, or simply type ***. Amen. ***, do not just think it, write it. When you write it, you are signing the contract. You are telling the universe, the angels, and the enemy that you are in agreement with my plans for your life. Claim it now. It is yours. Now, I want to equip you with the sword of the Spirit. Your words create your world. For the next few moments, I am going to give you high-voltage affirmations. I don't want you to just listen to them. I want you to repeat them. Say them out loud if you can. Whisper them if you must. But let these words vibrate in your throat. Let them sink into your subconscious. These are not just positive thoughts. They are decrees from the throne room. Are you ready to command your morning? Are you ready to shake the foundations of your life? Take a deep breath. Let us declare these together. Say this with me. I am a child of the Most High God. I am not a victim of my circumstances. I am a victor over my enemies. My past does not define me. My future is rewriting my history. I am forgiven. I am loved. I am chosen. The spirit of fear has no place in my mind. I have the mind of Christ. I am strong. I am courageous. And I am unbreakable. Every curse spoken against me is broken right now. I am covered by the blood. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And every tongue that rises against me in judgment, I condemn. I am walking in divine health. My body is a temple, and it is full of light. Keep going. Feel the power rising. My finances are blessed. I am a lender and not a borrower. Lack is leaving my house today. Abundance is flowing into my life from the north, south, east, and west. I am a magnet for miracles. Opportunities are chasing me down. I have favor with God and favor with man. Doors that were locked are swinging open for me. I am stepping into my season of overflow. My family is blessed. My children are protected. The cycle of poverty is broken in my bloodline forever. I am the head and not the tail. I am above only and not beneath. Seal it with this. I trust God. Timing. I surrender my anxiety, and I receive His peace. I am not waiting for the breakthrough. I am walking in the breakthrough. My best days are not behind me. They are right in front of me. I am ready to receive. I am ready to lead. I am ready to lead. I am ready to shine. I declare that this is the year of my restoration. I receive double for my trouble. I am blessed to be a blessing. It is done. It is finished. It is established. In the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Feel that peace washing over you. That is the sign that the transaction is complete. You are different now. You are not the same person who clicked on this video 30 minutes ago. Something has shifted in your DNA. The enemy senses it too. That is why he will try to test you one last time when you leave this video. If a challenge arises, do not panic. Smile. It is just a test to see if you believe what you just confessed. Stand your ground. You have the authority. You have the tools. You have me. We are a majority. My beloved child, as you go about your day, or lay your head down to sleep, know that I am working while you rest. The battle is mine. The victory is yours. Walk with the confidence of a king's kid. Keep your eyes on the horizon. The sun is rising, and it is bringing a new day unlike anything you have ever seen. You are loved with an everlasting love. You are safe in my hands. Now, go and be the light I created you to be. If this message was the confirmation you were praying for, do not keep it to yourself. There is someone else out there crying in the dark, just like you were. Share this light with them. Be the answer to their prayer. And remember, I am always here, just a whisper away. Until we speak again, stay in my peace. I love you.